got bodied by an Ices really badly.
I mean, that
They
can
were
happen.
good, but
I mean, like that can happen.
they're good, coach. But
They're a grappler. Like it's the grappler tax. Like even if your character beats them, like you have to respect their like the character whose whole thing was they made a technique banned because it was too good at killing people. You know.
yeah, so and some of that. I watched the video you posted with the other Peach player. I thought that was really helpful. I forget. I think the learner's name was Ty.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah, Ty. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's a regular like you. So he's
watched it.
new. Yeah, he's new, but like yeah, he's been working really hard as well. And what did you find helpful about it?
Um, kind of the zone in which kind of to, and you've told me this too when I play, like where to be against Fox. I find that difficult, and I found it doesn't work for me. I tried it today, and I don't feel like I react fast enough to stuff. So, but I know that you've told me it's like, why are you standing so far away? Like, why are you letting them, you know, come to you and blah blah blah. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought it was pretty enlightening. In general, just like kind of like what the game plan should be, and kind of coupled with what you've told me and what I've watched from Armada, kind of helped me kind of understand things a little bit better.
So, for sure, and I'm glad to. I'm glad it's helping you understand. So, but you said it's tough for you to react, or you feel like your reactions are too slow. What options are you going for?
So it's like if they're gonna short hop nair, dash attack beats it. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, dash attack kind of beats the drill too if I get it. Like if I like really sniff it out, I think that works.
Yep.
Wave dash back, down smash, wave dash back, shield, wave dash back, grab. Kind of those things. I mean, you know what really gets me? Running up smash and running grab just rips me apart. That's fast. So
Okay.
those are a few that just like options. I mean, he's fast, and maybe I'm just a little too close. I had to be a little bit better. I don't particularly like. I'm not at the point where I'm like this matchup's impossibly hard. I do think when they like dash dance under a platform, and they're like really not committed to like doing anything until I do something first. That's when I have a lot of problems with Fox.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
So, who would you like to take a look at? Maybe what Laud or BBatts or because they have sets with Aklo, like they've got sets with players who definitely play in the style that you're talking about. Would you like to do a little bit of analysis today for to start, get some
I think that'd
ideas?
be good.
Yeah, okay. So who do you want to watch? Who do you like to watch?
Ooh, I love Laud and BBatts.
Let's do Laud. Sorry, let's do BBatts because I know that he had a really good set with Aklo at Collision. No, not Collision. Riptide. So it's
Yes.
it's
Okay.
from last year. So it's not like it's not recent, but it's not old, and I think that there will definitely be like some good ideas in there. So let's pull this up, and we'll see what we can come up with together. So you can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We'll do low volume and
For once, we had a very easy screen share, no problem.
I know. So right off the
Yes.
bat, there's a few things that I like. A few things that I like really like that that BBatts is doing. So look at how he just moves around when he's like fighting Aklo. Like he's doing a lot of back airs. Like he does get hit by that drill, but I don't think that he's done anything to like. He's not made it easy for Aklo to drill him. Like Aklo's still getting hits, but he's having to move around the hitbox that's there and kind of like work his jump in a way that in a kind of a weird way. I don't know who wins this set, but yeah. Okay. So unfortunate start. I think that BBatts is not playing. Like you've had some unfortunate things happen, but you see what I mean. Like he's completely willing to abuse his auto cancel from the float, and then just like kind of use it to occupy space with the hitbox, and then transition into like other actions or more aerials or down smashes, movements. Like he's just willing to be really proactive.
Yeah.
And I think against someone like who's doing dash dance stuff, that makes a lot of sense. Like here, you can see that Acklo's having to commit to things like shield to like deal with him, right? He's not just able to keep moving because he's constantly in the corner, so he gets to do all these block strings. Like, what do you see him doing? Actually, let's look at that movement. What do you see him doing here? Like, what's good about this? Why does this work?
Kind of like pulling back a little bit to kind of get the aerial out to punish.
Yeah, so like what else could have Acklo, like let's actually slow this down and think about this. What could Acklo have done here instead? Like what do you see Fox normally go for here?
See, like there, that's I mean running shine, run grab, but yeah, run shine. A lot of Foxes, I think, especially at my level, would kind of go for that.
Gotcha.
I think Acklo went for. I mean, I'm not sure Acklo wanted the weak hit.
No, he probably wanted the strong hit, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So
this is a weird back air. Like this is not what I would expect someone to do. I'm not sure I like this play, but what I can say is that what's good about what BBatts is doing, if we like look at his actual movements, is that like he's keeping his, so he does the 2 wave dash backs, but then he switches to dash dance. Did you notice that he changed how he was like doing his spacing?
Yeah.
Right, so the cool thing about dash dance is it's actually better, like, if you're not trying to retreat with it, like, if you're not trying to back up with it, it's actually better against running shine than wave dashing. Because you can just pivot grab or short hop nair out of, like, or short hop back air, yeah, exactly, out of your dash at any point. So he can still, like, try to beat the running shine as it comes towards him. It also sets him up really well against the wave dash that Acklo does here, because if Acklo had done like wave dash up for like wave dash in and like up tilt here, which is a common Fox thing, BBatts is positioned to be able to like dash dance dash attack it, right? So this is kind of like part of the magic spacing. Like it's probably around how would we measure this? What do you think, like, how far do you think Peach can be and still react to Fox reasonably? I know that this is too close, but how far away do you think she can be? Like, where do you think Fox
probably
needs to be?
Her, like, where do I think Fox needs to be, or where do I think Peach needs to be?
Where do you think Peach needs to be? So right now we're going to mark where she is with here. Where do you think she can be? Where do you think she needs to be?
Reasonably react? She's kind of close there. I think there is kind of tough. I think probably like maybe kind of like her shoulder under the plat.
So like here?
Yeah. I think that's like.
And Fox is here. We're gonna say Fox is here. Yeah, I would agree.
Probably there. Yeah.
I would agree with that. I would even be willing to go like a little further. I would say,
and that's me just being like, okay, like, you're really on point or whatever. Like,
yeah,
I don't think I would consistently be able to do that, but like in a pinch, can I?
Okay, so where would you say you would be able to do it from consistently?
Probably like half of Peach is off screen, and then the other half is like.
Oh, it's like
so
here.
Like, yeah.
I think this is a little far. I actually think that like around here, like around this kind of area here in between, I think this is where
that's where I like think the center of her should be. So like half of her dress would be.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. Okay, cool. So we're on the same page then. That's okay. You're using the length of. You mean that half of her? Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. My anchor point was like the middle of her, and.
Mm-hmm. I'm using more of the line, so no worries.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fair enough. I would agree with this. So like from here to here, I'd say is like kind of like a very safe reaction point. And I think that if we have an idea, if we've seen his movement, then we can probably move it up here. But like this is kind of like we're getting into the danger zone. So I think that like that with that in mind, this is really well done because Peach can't. The only thing that Peach coming out of this wave dash can't really defend against is like. Well, actually, there's nothing she can't defend against. Like she's well set up based on what Acklo did. Because if he full hops, she can just run away from it. If he goes in with the aerial, like it doesn't really do anything because she gets out of the she gets out of the way enough to weak hit, so he doesn't get a follow up. Like it's good positioning. And yeah, like one of the things I've been emphasizing with Ty is just because Peach is slow, a lot of like effort needs to be put into, like, she needs to make sure that her footing is really, really precise and she's exactly where she needs to be when the fight starts. So like these little movements are really important. I also really like, notice how much he moves around with attacks, right? And he just seamlessly transitions from one attack into another. Why do you think he's doing that instead of just like dashing?
Throwing out active hitboxes. I think that's just generally good.
Yeah, but what does it make Aklo do?
Makes Aklo play around it and not be able to just run in as freely.
Yeah, exactly. It basically, like, it controls the space around him in a way that, like, causes Aklo to have to back up and think about, like, how he wants to go in. He can't just, like, go in. He still wins this game. Like, he's playing better than BBatts is here. Like, that much is clear. But, like, BBatts is still putting up some pretty good things strategically. Yeah, he had that, like, one really unfortunate SD, and then he just got killed at, like, 80 twice on Yoshi's story. Like, what are you gonna do, right?
I can't believe they struck there. I can't believe they struck to Yoshi's.
Honestly, I get it because it's Aklo. Because like if you fight him on Battlefield, he's just gonna run away from you, and like he has the insane top platform there. Because like Aklo,
to be honest, this may sound crazy. I think I like Yoshi. I think I like Stadium a lot more for Fox, Falco, and Falcon than Yoshi's. I feel like that stage is really, I don't know. And I know that, I think you even told Ty, like, oh, like, Stadium's probably, like, Falcon's best stage. And I started to take Falcons to Yoshi's today to, like, see how I felt. And I was like, I like Stadium a lot.
I mean, it's styles make fights. The big advantage to, like, Yoshi's story is it's really hard for people to, like, not box with Peach there. And Peach is very good at boxing. Like, as we can see here in this confined level, like, with this confined layout, like, look at how this stock opens and how he just, like, builds off this momentum once he gets his hit in. Because Aklo does a good job of, like, nickel and diming him for a bit, and then BBatts just gets in at some point and just, like, just pops off. Like, he's just all over him for a while.
Don't you get the knockdown?
And I'm not sure I agree with that jab, but, like, it also kind of kept him close. Like, that could have been a mix-up. Like, that could have led to a grab, like a surprise grab. That could have led to a surprise down smash. Like, the aerial that followed up could have worked if Aklo had blocked, too. Like, there's a lot of things going on that are quite good. Yeah, like, BBatts is doing a lot of really good stuff. What really impresses me also there is that recovery. That recovery was really well done. You notice how he double jumped away from him, right?
That again. Yeah, kind of the little drift back.
Yeah, and like just barely like teased the edge of like the shine range. It's almost like the shine and the ledge hop back air range. He's kind of like going, you know, you wanna.
That's scary there, for both Falco and Fox, like that.
So how can we I know that's scary, but like how could we like learn how to do this? Because is this something you'd want to learn potentially? Because I think this could help you with survival.
The double jump kind of backwards.
And then, like, how he kind of, like, watch how he kind of, like, teases the space. Because that's really the key. Like, he double jumps back, so then he can kind of wiggle in the float.
Yeah, I see.
Because you don't...
And I think the height's important, too, because that's another thing that I find I'm, like, kind of want to be high enough where I'm safe-ish, but I also want to be low enough where, like, I can get the flow cancel, like, aerial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so let's...
Like, I want to land.
So let's actually, like, let's take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to give this to you, because this one's a good one. But, like, let's look at this. Why is this such a good spot? Like, because we've identified that he can wiggle. Like, that's definitely important.
Yeah.
But what else is good here? So I think you've pointed out something already, which we'll make a note of. It's that like if he comes forward like this, the stage floor is like right here. So there's like very little distance between where he is and this. So like FC is like accessible. So like that's a pretty big thing. So then the other one we'd have here is Fox's back air doesn't really reach him because Aklo goes for it, right? Like, Aklo, like, Acklo tries to hit him.
But he goes for one more to cover stage, not to go out more. But I think that's more of a commitment, and I think like BBatts at that distance kind of forces you to, if you are gonna go out there, that's a lot more of a commitment than.
Yeah, to hit him, he'd have to do
burn a
like something
resource
like
to get
that.
back.
Yeah, to like hit him where BBatts is, Acklo would have to drop here and then go like that, basically. Yeah. Like, he'd have to all in on the back air. Like, actually, like, jump away from the stage. And then BBatts can beat that by just, like, moving back from it. Like, all he has to do is just move to, like, move Peach so that she's here. Mm-hmm. And then, like, yeah, this is my very bad Peach. But, like, yeah, if she moves to here from here, then, like, Acklo's screwed for trying that. So, Acklo takes a safe line, knowing that. And then BBatts is able to, like, actually counter hit him. So where's the point? I guess, like, because, yeah, if Fox is covering with back air, like, in place, I guess he's only really got, like, kind of this space that he can cover, can't he? Right? Like, it's probably...
I guess I can't hit him out of that either.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of wondering, like, what do I do to... I guess I just got to let him do it and then play around it. I can't really, like, get him for that because it's going to have ledge invincibility.
Well, ledge invincibility isn't forever, though, right?
How many frames is it?
It's 30.
14?
It's 30. Like, once he grabs the edge, it's half a second that he has.
Okay.
So, you know, and your float, you have it for, like, I think 3 full seconds. Yeah, like, you can definitely wait that out. Like, he has to refresh or something. And if he refreshes, then, yeah, you can potentially sneak by him on that, in that window. Like, that's an option. Yeah, no, like, I think that, like, being patient in this spot is really, really key, because you don't want to, like, you want to, if you can test him, like, 3 or 4 times, or even, like, I guess 6 times on this kind of system, if it's 3 seconds versus, like, you know, 30, like, a bunch of half-second intervals. I know it's slightly longer than that because of cliff weight, but, like, if it's basically that he has about half a second of, like, intangibility to work with, and you have 3 seconds of float, you know, you don't want to, like, you can take your time here. Like, you can gather information. You can make him nervous. Yeah, there's no reason to bite here before we're ready. That's a great back air, too. Like, again, like, he's just policing the area around his body so effectively with his, like, hitboxes. That was a little wacky. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember if it was... I see, like Fox kind of doing Peach going off stage for invincibility, but then I don't remember if it was you or somebody else that talked about Peach invincibility, and that sometimes it's just better to, like, get stage control. Like, you're not going to get that much off of it. Like BBatts said there, you know, didn't overcommit to anything. Just okay, I have stage control with my invincibility, with my Angel.
Oh yeah, that was me and Guava. So, like, when in a session with Guava, we covered that too, where it's like he was trying to make this edgeguard against a Marth just, like, work, but it required him to do, like, 2 pivots and, like, a hyper float and, like, all this other stuff. I'm exaggerating, but, like, he had to do a bunch of, like, perfect things, and, like, it still resulted in a mix-up. And I was just like, why don't we just pull the turnip that we are entitled to, because he's going to recover to the ledge, and then just, like, zone him with, like, the turnip and float and however else we want to set up. Also, beautiful stock. Like, let's take a look at that again. So he throws the turnip up, floats around, comes down safely. Love it. You love to see it. Gets that. Look at how, like, look at the spacing on this thing, right? So, like, he sees Acklo jumping around him to avoid the float, but because he lands first, he's able to snag the landing. And then he just gets all of that. But how did he set up that position? So he gets this. So what spot is he jumping from? So he sees that Acklo shields, I guess, when he comes off the platform. Like, that's, like, the key here. Do I have that right? Oh, or no, he reacts to Acklo doing that first jump, and then he knows that he can go onto offense. Okay, gotcha. So there are, like, close range motions, I'd say, that there's risks. So actually, that's a useful thing. So there are spots that BBatts is taking, like, on that moving past that. But like on that stock that we decided that was really good, where he just like pressures him like after on the landing, he actually got what on earth just happened? Like
Aqua's shaking his head.
I'd be shaking my head. I'd be like, "What are you, girl? What are you doing? Do you need a coffee?
Where are you going?
Billy, do you need a coffee? Did you sleep on the wrong side of the bed? Like, what's up?" But you can still see that he's sticking to the game plan of like keeping Fox contained. Like, this is really good. And then like how sneaky he is by using that ledge by using that double jump waveland.
Coach, can you rewind a little bit to that up air on the platform?
Yeah.
Okay, no, well, so never mind. I thought that was off of tech.
No.
I've been having issues with that up air like off of tech, especially at low percent, and I just get hit for it. And I'm like, what do I do in those instances? Because that particularly against Fox and Falco, like or like a fastball, like I'll get them on the plat and I'll go for an up air, and if anything like under like 30, I'm like getting hit for it, and I feel like I'm playing Roy again.
Oh, well, I mean, that might just be the knockdown percent. Like, do you know what damage it knocks Fox over at?
Up air, I don't.
Okay, we can take a look at that after this. We'll finish this game, and then like
it had come to me, and I didn't want to forget to ask you because.
Yeah, I mean, like that just so when that happens, that might just be a do fair at this percent. Like jump up and down, like jump onto the platform with them and down smash.
Like do that more, yeah.
Like that could just be like that kind of thing. So I think we have some good ideas. Let's try to get like a slightly bigger stage for just a bit so we can see how he handles it there, because we've had 2 small stages, and then we'll get that percent and kind of like talk about what we want to do with our games today. Like what our goals are going to be. I think what are you taking away from like these from what BBatts is doing that? Like what is Billy doing that like really speaks to you?
A lot of aggressive, a lot of hitboxes,
Yeah. So
that's
been like the theme here. And he also making Fox like kill himself. Like that also is super useful. I wish I could.
I think that's huge because I mean their spacies, that's the spacey tax.
Honestly, real talk, like if you want to shoot 8 million lasers, that's fine, but keep in mind that's next to like the special that kills you. Like
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad when they lose an off stage ever.
So something I want to point out specifically is look at how much mileage he's getting out of like weak aerials though at low percents.
I'm really bad at doing them.
How are you bad at doing weak aerial?
It's just hard for me to control. Like if I get weak or strong hit, I'm usually just like trying to get the hit.
Oh, so okay. So the thing here is he's not actually trying to get the weak hit here. He's just covering the space here, and it happens to be the weak hit. I'm sure he'd prefer the extra damage of like the strong hit here because it still leads to the same punishment. But like it's just more, the move is not so much about hitting them. The move is like controlling space, and if it happens to hit them, then you just like confirm it and do the thing.
Yeah. And I got to be better and quicker at realizing weak hit got to confirm. You know what I mean? And that's like where I feel like I'm a little slow.
So let's talk about having a game plan for that. So like, because that's fair. So if you see your aerial weak hit at low percent, like at like 0, what should you be doing?
I'm smashing the C-stick.
Perfect.
Down.
Love it. Let's make that our thing that we do this session. So
okay.
I'm gonna make a note here in the chat. So low percent, actually no, do. At low percent, 0, we'll define it as 0 to 30. If we connect weak hit float aerial, there, nair, and float cancel, down smash. No, follow up with down smash. Cool. And then we can get 45 damage and be as good as Billy in that one facet of our gameplay. So the next thing I want to point... So what about these medium percents? Because these ones are trickier. What happens at these ones? Do you want a down smash? Like, cause
I want it up there so bad.
After that weak hit?
After that weak hit, I probably want to grab.
Cool. So let's make that another one.
Cool. Grab or dash attack.
Cool. So that will be our other one. Do. At medium percent... No percents. We'll do 31 to 70. You good with 70?
Yep.
60? Okay, 70 it is. If we connect weak hit float aerial, bear/nair, and FC, follow up with dash attack or grab. Love it. Because, yeah, he could have grabbed there. That would have been good, too.
He 100% tried to dash attack there and got the tilt.
Well, he tried to... I think he tried to, like... I think he did mean to double jab.
No, that F tilt, I think, was supposed to be a dash attack.
Yeah, but we're talking about the step before it. Like,
no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so...
I was just lamenting that because that happens to me a lot.
Fair enough. And if you want to try Billy's double jab too, that's fine. I think that your options are better to get started with though, because they're more impactful. I think there's like subtleties. Like I don't think double jab is a good option, but I think there's subtleties in how Billy's using it that is making it good. But it's okay. Like it. Can
you rewind to that bear on the plat, the two bears?
Yeah. So this.
How did he do that? Okay, so he didn't land, just 2-2.
Yeah. Because, again, your float is active for a really long time, so you don't have to land after doing an aerial. You can sometimes just hang out longer. Like, nothing wrong with hanging out longer. Jesus, you know you have 4 stocked? That's hilarious. Like, how do you have, like, this playstyle? Honestly, like, he SD'd, so fair enough, like, and he just took a stock.
And on Stadium.
Yeah, like, this is a really good showing from Billy. I feel like they're just taking turns playing really well and then absolutely horribly. Like, nobody's playing, just, like, kind of within their range. It's just, like, 10 or 0. There is no 7.
Love that.
Okay, signs of life. Like what he's doing. So when he's in the corner, what do you think about what do you think about how he's defending in the corner?
I think that floating there is really scary, and I don't do it.
I don't like that.
I stay grounded, and I wait for them to come in so that I can dash attack out, or, play that mix up with the shield or something like that. Especially when I don't have space to dash back or like wave dash back down smash. It gets like, okay, like what. Especially against like really fast characters like Fox and Falco and Falcon or Sheik or whatever, that float is so scary because I'm just, Yeah,
no, I hear you. So what I would say here is, I like the choice of the float. I don't like that he used his double jump to do it.
Yeah.
Like if he had just full hopped up there, I would have been fine with this. But because he has no resources if he's hit, this is why I don't like it.
I think if you full hop up, I think I guess you can down air if they come at you. That's like pretty quick.
Well, you could what I'm saying is I think the fair is good here because it like potentially catches Fox for like, doing some attack timings. You can potentially float cancel down and like cover this zone. Like it's not bad. It's risky, but like you're in the corner. Everything's going to be risky. Cuz yeah, you're pinned. But at the same time, I just don't like that he's burned both of his resources.
Yeah.
Because when he gets hit by this is why he has nowhere to go. Because imagine if he could just, imagine if he had his jump, right? Yeah, like, he just double jumps away from the stage and he has, like, all the height in the world to work with.
Because he has no float, no double jump, so.
Yeah, so what I'm going to say is, in the corner, let's try to do that float. But we're going to use only our full hop to do it. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
Use full hop float as part of the tool... in the corner options, and you can jump away from the stage, like you jump backwards to get to set up off stage. You can do that because yeah, again, you're airborne for a long time. Use full hop to set up float bracket even off stage in the corner for fairs to return or fight for center stage. And then I think the last thing is that just, yeah, we're going to try to respect the threat zone more and use more active hitboxes. Or actually play near the edge of the threat zone more and use more active hitboxes. And I think that is good. Oh, I promised you we would find that knockdown percent. So, This is. Have you ever used this website before? I Need Data.
No, this looks cool.
Cool. So I'm gonna link this for you too. This is your best friend when it comes to answering quick questions about like when can I do things. So as you can, so you can see, we have our entire move list right here, right?
I love this community.
Yep. So this is our. So ID 0. Basically like. So your attacks have different hitboxes. The number, like 0, 1, 2, is the order of priority. Lowest comes first.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
more.
Cool. So with that, since you know this stuff, I'm just going to move on to like the important bit, which is how you know when it knocks down or not. So we currently have Fox here at 0, because I've changed it to 0. So what we need to have here is we need to figure out the knockdown. All you do is just go up the % and wait for this grounded thing to switch to grounded knockdown. So it will knock, assuming you have a full power up air, i.e. it is not unstale, it's not staled, and you haven't hit one of the weak hits because they won't work. They won't have as much power. It's 25. He has to be at 25 before you hit him.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Can that tell you when something kills?
Yeah, of course. So what this is the knockback trajectory. Like here, we'll set this to the middle. So this is the knockback trajectory on neutral DI going to the right, right? So what move would you like to know when it kills? Up air?
Let's do let's do up air.
So all you're doing is you're just raising the percentage until this thing hits like the top. And it'll tell you when it's killed.
And that'll be Yep. That's very good.
Yeah, so assuming no DI, and he's hit on this side platform, he would be dead at 122. And you can toggle the DI, so you get, like, because you see DI will have an impact on this, right? So if he DIs into it, it'll actually be a little bit lower. Here, and I'll prove that to you. So we'll have him hold in. It'll be a little low. It won't be much, but yeah. Oh, it's the same %. Oh, that's an... Oh, wait, probably because it's here. Maybe it is. Oh, yeah, 1%. So it's not too much, I guess. Maybe this will be a little lower. No, it's 120. It's pretty consistent.
Oh, but I get the spirit of what you're saying.
Yeah, like, because we're dealing with DI trajectories, right? This just happens to be kind of like a moderate high power move, but it gets really extreme when you deal with side kills, like Peach's Fair and stuff like that. It gets wild. So I would definitely make a note to like look at this website if you're ever like not sure about when things work.
I literally was thinking today about I kind of want to know exact percentage on like how to kill Puff with up air. Like when does that like really a thing or whatever. So I'm glad that you brought that because I was literally gonna just go in Uncle Punch and be like, all right, then let's see when this kills. But this is so much easier.
This one is also, I don't know if you know this one. I might have shown it before, but this one is also pretty handy. This one is like hitboxes and frame data. So if you ever want to see what your moves look like and when they're canceled, when the interruptible frames are and things like that. Yeah, like you can get the full image of all that stuff here.
Oh, that's so good, Coach.
Yeah, so I've linked that too.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so these are resources you can look at in your own time, but I think we have some good tangibles to work on. Are you ready to... Yes. You can decide how you want to warm up. If you want to play ranked first, if you want to do some unranked, like a couple games of unranked first, that's fine, but I do think that we should do some ranked today.
No, let's do ranked. I was playing ranked literally before we got on.
Perfect. So let's get our spectator code situation set up, and then we will take it from there. So I'll give you... I
give you mine, correct?
Nope, I give you mine.
No, you give me yours. I always forget.
That's all good. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, though, because you don't need it, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I will go. Because there's somebody at my door, and they've been knocking for like 5 minutes.
Go deal with it. It's totally fine.
Yeah. So sorry. It's been driving me crazy.
It's all
I don't know
good.
if you've heard the knocking.
No, I haven't, but it's all good.
Okay, cool. Be right back. It was my building manager. That was important.
Well, I'm
Apparently,
glad.
there's a leak, and she needed to check everyone's AC unit. Mine is not
Gotcha.
leaking.
Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Leaks are
Okay.
not fun. I had one at my place and we had to fix. No, like someone had to
Um,
come by. It was like a ugh.
That's very stressful.
Absolutely.
I felt bad, and I was like, "Who on earth has knocking for like this whole time?"
Nah, never feel
And
bad.
like, because it
Never feel
stopped, and
about
then they
that.
came back, and then I guess like she would do like the other apartments on my floor, and then come over.
Mm-hmm.
All
No, but
right,
don't
can
feel.
you see? Is it did the code work and everything?
I can see you and I can see your code. I just don't see the match yet.
Okay, I haven't started on
Perfect.
putting up rank code. I lost to a nest today. Thought of you.
Oh, what color were they?
Green.
Green.
Blue.
Oh, blue. Oh, I wonder if it was
Blue nest.
Kumatora.
It was Kumatora, I think.
Oh yeah, she's really good. She got like I think 5th or something at the Nest tournament, 5th or 4th or something. She's really sick.
Is it Kumatora?
It doesn't matter.
No, it was HRMK. That was her tag. I don't know.
I don't know who that is, but that's okay.
They're pretty good. Okay. Getting a Falco.
Okay.
Striking Yoshi's in the stadium.
And where are we going? Probably Battlefield?
Yeah, I like to start Battlefield. If
Makes
they
sense.
let me start bot, I like starting bot. I always get scared when a Falco's willing to go to Dreamland, and I was like, I don't want to play that.
I say
If,
do it.
if they're willing, I don't. I don't know. So we're going to Battlefield.
So he was above you. So remember, we want to do moves that hit the areas that he's occupying. So like if he's above us, nair and up air king. We don't really down air if he's above us. Like it sounds like really simple, but like it does make sense. It makes a difference to use the right move, like for where they are. Oh, I down smashed him after that like dash attack after you got like the hit. Nice, beautiful. You've cleaned up your movement on your floats a lot. I can see the difference that like having the confidence like dash jump like with full forward is making. It's good. What do you think he's looking for right now?
Down tilt, F smash.
Yeah. So how do we beat those? Like what does that mean we should be doing?
Shield, angle down, and wait for those options, or
We'll kind of go around them. We could like float above them easily. Something like that. Now he's at like low percent, so like what is he looking for at us at low percent? That's the next thing question.
shine, dare,
Yeah, exactly.
laser.
Yeah, laser. He's always looking. Laser's just his neutral tool. Like we don't need to include that. Like he's always going to be doing that. It's like dashing with Marth. Like if it's coming. It's how he like starts his game plan. Could have double aerialed there. So you know how like you were like, oh, how do you do that like double back air? That was a spot you could have double naired. Because you could have just held the float and just kept doing aerials. But instead, because you landed, you had like a window where you couldn't. Love it. Get rid of him. Beautiful. Looking good. Go on the platform sometimes when he's doing this shit. Cause like
I usually do. I was practicing just like full hop floating in the corner, like we said.
oh yeah, but like he's not coming over. Like the whole point of that is that it gives us a way to like protect ourselves when they come over, because we can get our fair out even though that like we're in the corner and even though it's slow. But like if he's not even coming over to us, like so let's set up our game plan for real. So that means like we get on the platform, you know, we pull turnip, we'd like set up float up there. Like we do our good stuff. The float thing in the corner is more like an emergency, like break the glass kind of option.
Got it.
Yeah. I should have clarified that, but like good
No,
stuff
we're good.
trying it. Good stuff trying it. Yeah, let's maul this bird. Easy clap. So that okay. There's something with the edge guarding positioning we'll need to like that I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you after you like so when you force him off stage, like a lot of times you still go high, but you can just chase him off stage. Like once you've like forced him low and he has to up B, just chase him off stage directly. You don't have to like wait for him to come back. You can just go out there and hit him. Or hog him if he's too far to like to go out and hit him, then you can probably just edge hog him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I don't do a ton against.
That's okay. Again, we're learning. That was that was very optimistic of him. Like, I didn't think that was going to work. Nice! You did the double jump back. I saw that. And you were able to do the fair because of it. So you created space for yourself.
Oh, the fair came out instead of nair.
That's okay. Like, you had the right idea for the play. I care way more about that than, like, you holding the button for, like, a frame longer than you needed to. Yeah, and I saw you were
yeah, I went for it, and I flipped.
Yeah, but he was too far, so it's okay. Like, again, the important thing is that you're trying these things, and you're seeing, like, where, like, the utility or the benefit of them are. Like, as long as you can see that, like, the execution will kind of sort itself out as you keep playing and learning it. But, yeah, like, and it's not like you're not hitting any of these. You can see how that double jump back, like, and how floating in the air, like, it forces him to do things that are not as strong as what he wants to be doing. Okay. Nice. Good air dodge. Yeah, like, you're surviving so long against him. Yeah, you covered that option. Like, if he had faded in properly, you'd just kill him with that. Love the patience. Like, that you're brave. I would not have gone. I personally would not have had the courage to go for that down air and hit the sweet spot and not trade at 158. But good shit. Well,
figured I had lived a lot, so.
No, like, honestly, like, yeah, let's keep, like, if you have confidence, if you have confidence that you're not going to trade, if you're just built that way, go for it. Like,
I've been struggling with Falcon recently, so I'm actually pretty glad.
Okay, so I'm noticing we're going for, like, fairs a lot. Okay, Falcon is the character where we want active hitboxes out a lot. Let's try to get our, like, let's try to use our, like, nairs and, like, back airs, like, a good amount. And up airs. Like, those are the ones that help, like, intercept him. And then if we see him coming forward, then we can dash attack. But, like, we don't want to just, like, do it, like, all willy-nilly. So, like, yeah, he's running away from us. So, like, it's really hard to make overshoot, like, dash attack work on him if he's not in the corner. So it's often better to just not chase him. Like, use your float cancels to, like, get him into the corner. And then we'll deal with him there. But, like, until he's there, we don't really want to, like... We don't want to overextend to, like, laggy options. Yeah. I can tell you're nervous, though. Just take a breath. It's okay. It's okay that you're nervous. It's fine. Because, like, he's tough. This is not an easy matchup. Need to hold down when he's coming in with nairs more. So we can down smash him. He's getting away with too many free nairs, basically. And if he's doing those above us, yeah, exactly. Just do like full hop, nair, and up air are honestly like better at cutting him off in the air than like then like, yeah, float cancels. Because float cancels, we have to like jump up and stop. But a lot of times on Falcon full hop, we just need to just go up and do it right away. Okay. On the nairs in place, we can dash attack. We can dash attack those. We can also, yeah, on the nairs in place, we can dash attack those. I think. Dash cancel down smash on when he like misses like that, because it'll just pull him through us. But that's okay. Yeah, that was another spot for down smash. Like whenever he's like whenever he's like committed next to us, our down smash like really is better than all of his ground moves. It's just if he's in the air so much, so like we don't get to use it much. But it is better than like his entire ground kit. Let's try doing our float cancel slightly higher. Let's go like 2 float heights up. Not quite that high in between them.
Like off a short hop?
Yeah, like off a short hop. Perfect. Not on edge guard. Edge guard we do them low. But I mean like in neutral. So, you know the lowest Fountain of Dream platform height? That. We want that.
What do you feel about turnips in this matchup? I don't like them, and I feel the same way I do about them against Fox.
I agreed. They're not good. Yeah. Remember, if we can't reach him with like our full hop up here, we don't want to like jump into his double jump. Like we need him to be lower to the ground. We need him to commit more. So if he's already up there, we can't get him until he's falling. You're trying to chase him while he's still like, yeah. It's a tight window, but like, yeah. Try to use that time that we're waiting to like get out of the way of his move, so that we're attacking from a better angle. Like maybe we can get like directly under him if he's doing like doing knees or something, or maybe we can get behind. Like maybe we can get to like maybe we can like outspace his stomp or whatever. But yeah, generally
the stomp is really.
So you see how like you're running away from him, and then like he gets like you try to go for the back air, but then it doesn't work because he has enough time to block it. Your float cancel aerials are not as quick as things like dash attack and grab, so those should be things that you're like looking for in those close quarter situations. The aerials are just good because at like boxing him out when he's at like mid range and stuff. Alright. Nice. Gotta play closer to him. Yeah. See how your move just like was faster than his?
Oh my god!
That was unfortunate. But you see how like that nair just like kind of cleaved through his move because of how much faster it was? Like that's kind of like the idea with Peach. Like we want to be in spots where we can abuse our like superior like attack speed. Because yeah, he doesn't really have like good ground moves to follow up his stuff with. So that's why he's always like kind of doing hit and run. So it's
that was a great example of the ways I struggle against Falco. I thought that was like a really good set to like demonstrate that.
Yeah. So hopefully we get like something with Fox. It's like a night that's a little refreshing, but yeah, right idea. Just a little slow, but that you had good coverage with how you like floated and stuff. Love it. Throw turnip. Love it. Oh, fancy pants here.
It's a mistake. Oh,
I thought it was
the mistake
good.
was-
I actually thought that was like that made a lot of sense. Remember, we want to do like low floats like while we're moving around, like aerials and stuff.
like that, right?
Yeah. And we want to do like nairs and stuff with them. Right idea. Could have easily made that work. Nice, good CC. We also want to hold down, generally speaking. That was a perfect nair. Like, these are the kinds of nairs we needed versus that Falcon. Maybe against Falcon, you kind of, like, go a little higher, but, like... Oh, wow.
Like that, when they go to the platform like that, I've always struggled with dealing with that.
So
Covering the ground.
So the thing is, you had the space below. Like, a dash attack will hit that. The other thing I comment is you had him like below the stage, and you didn't just run off and hit him. Like I would say go off with fair. Like try going off stage with like a powerful attack when you know that he's like has to up B. Like if he's recovering low, why not just jump off and fair him?
Yeah, the triff.
Yeah, like the triff is so good. So that one he had a good he was still above the stage, so he had the sweet spot angle. So that's why that one didn't work, but that's okay. It's really it's like when they have to up B and they have to like they have to do the path, that's good. Yeah. See how you positioned yourself there? That's the idea. You'd pulled the turnip so you couldn't really go out and do it, but the turnip like covered him jumping, so it's fine. And he's obviously looking for up smash and grab. Yeah, there you go. Aggression.
I will ban Yoshi's.
You do look better versus Fox lately, though.
I feel better.
But Falcon's a problem.
It's funny because Falcon used to be like a matchup I liked.
Well, what changed? Like, what changed, do you think?
I think that people got better, so it's like I get hit like a lot harder. I think it's like harder to win neutral. I think the stuff that kind of you just saw, like my dash attack not as.
I'd just down smash him and take the 40 damage, but your play is the right one. If you hit your play, it actually kills him. So I'm not gonna say my play is right or anything because that's not.
No, I sometimes I hit. I mean, I think sometimes, but they could tech it, and then I get hit for it. And
no, I think your play was correct. I'm just like I'm lazy. I'm a very lazy when it comes to characters that I don't actually play. I take a lot of shortcuts with them just because yeah. I do like that you're holding down more though. Like let's try to get some crouch cancel down smashes after these. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Like we down smash his shield. Because we third hit, like he didn't get it, and now his like shield's small, so he's like encouraged to shield less. Beautiful conversion. See, why did we grab the edge there?
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, like we had turnip, like we can't do any like this. So that would be an example of like covering one option, but then we like have a much worse position in the next fight. Because, like, we have to then get off the ledge versus Peach as Peach against a Fox on stage, right? And that's really hard.
I hate Fox cover.
It is quite good. You look so much better, though. Like, I'm serious. Like, your control of your character is, like, is markedly improved. And I hope you feel that way too, because yeah, this is good.
Actually, I feel really good right now.
Good. Remember, we're gonna use our aerials more. And we're gonna like kind of like we down smash if we like tag him. See, that's where you
That
would
one's hard to
do.
get.
Well, no, that's
Yeah,
where you
go
do the
down.
fair. Because you just short hop off and do it. Nice. A little messy, but we got there. This guy is like a rage monster right now. He's like, I can't believe that happened. I'm so good at this game. I'm so talented. I'm the best Fox to ever do it, and nobody appreciates me. I don't actually know if that's what he's thinking, but...
That plat like that, like right there. And
Okay, so like what? So when he's on that side platform, just get under it. Get under it and dash dance there, because he has to like either fall through. Yeah, like that.
it says he gets out of it, and I'm like, I don't like that you got out of it.
But who cares? As long as you don't get hit, and as long as you're like if he comes down and fights you on the ground, aren't you happy with that? Yeah, like this is where you're strong. Like,
Oh!
okay, we SD'd there, but that's okay. We can come back. But you see what I mean? Like when you go into when you get under him, and he comes down and fights you on the ground, he is putting himself next to Peach in landing, or like he has to maneuver to the top platform. Like that's good. Those are both good for you. Like it's not as good as like him just running into your fair, but like yeah, it's still good.
I guess I just don't like when they're able to get out of the corner. What did they ban, Dreamland?
I mean, if they're giving you FD.
I take it.
Forward throw? Yeah. Turnip. Edge hog. Okay, whatever. When you choose to edge hog and when you don't choose to hedge hog stresses me out sometimes. But like, you know what?
I'm not good at that decision against Fox.
That just honestly like Fox. Okay, so Marth you can kind of like there's a method to it, but Fox is genuinely like Marth you can kind of like Marth you can just throw turnips down for a while or like just kind of drop on him with back airs. But yeah, Fox is a genuinely pretty tough decision. So I don't fault you for that. You just have to kind of like learn the distance. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you just kind of have to learn it. He's going to be looking for like up smash and grab, I think. Or the worst nair I've ever seen. Maybe he doesn't know that he has those moves. Oh, no, he does. Try to not fall from your aerial after you do it the first one. Try to like do like more than one aerial sometime. See, it's like a timing mix-up, right? Especially, it's really good, especially with your back air, because if it's like good interruptible frames. And you can kind of like do it like at the float height that's just above his short hop nair. So like if he short hop nairs, he like misses you. Like he's under you. So he's like just trying to play hit and run. And he's attacking us like at annoying times. Okay. That's good by him. That was actually well played. If you're feeling nervous, acknowledge it. Take a breath. But yeah. Okay. I haven't seen us grab once. There we go. I was gonna say, it's kind of weird. We're on a stage where like our grab kills him and like we're not grabbing. And he keeps shielding, too. Beautiful conversion. He is still trying to hit us. He's just trying to make us overextend. So let's be like, yeah, let's like, there you go.
That was a tricky.
Yeah. That was a really tricky one. That was a weird one. I think on that one, like, we just had to keep back airing. Not sure why we're back throwing when we have our chain grab still, but and up throw combos. Nice.
Oh, I'm dead.
Nope, you're alive. Okay. Dang! This guy.
He earned it.
He did earn it. He did earn it. Honestly, like, that was a well-played set, I think, from the both of you. I think that we had some, like, moments near the end where the throw choice kind of bit us, because we went for, like, back throws and things when we still had up throw online, but honestly, like, I'm just kind of, I don't really care about how that set went. Sure, let's watch one more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
No, it was habit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Just fight the Falcon. Let's fight the Falcon. But so, you see where his back air is? We're trying to just basically go just above that when we're floating against him. And we do our, like, nairs and stuff there. We do our nairs, so, like, right above where his back air, where his short hop back air would hit. Not all the way up, but, like, kind of, like, before that. Like, maybe, like, because it's, like, a middle height, basically. Yeah, you're just attacking from way too far. Like, you have to get closer to him with your movement and stuff before you can actually, like, swing. And then you just use your active hitboxes with, like, the floats and stuff. But you have to use them at the right heights. Right now, like, you're doing them all, like, really low. But you have to be able... Yeah, like, that height. That was perfect. Yeah. So that's, like... That's just kind of how you move around and stuff. And, yeah. So this guy's just doing... This guy is just doing, like, whatever... yeah. So this is a character who's, like, it's really important to, like, just not to... Think about it this way. It takes a lot of work to get into the air against him safely because of his, like, powerful aerials and stuff. We don't want to just give that up by landing right away. This is why you will sometimes do double aerial against him in your neutral, because he's looking to punish your landing. So you have to do the timing. Like, you have to do, like, yeah. You have to do multiple aerials sometimes against him. Like, multiple aerials in one float. Yeah. See, whenever you land, he's just ready to, like, attack. Like, the other thing you can do is just down smash after you land a lot more. Down smash, like, jab. Like, after we land, we have to be ready with, like, the follow-up, like, right away. Like, something immediate that, like, stuffs him out of our zone. Yeah. And got stuck in our movement. Hmm?
I did.
You sound so sad. Relax. It's just... This is a tough matchup. It's okay. Like, we're... You know... It is what it is. Everyone gets styled on by Falcon sometimes.
Oh my god. That is something that I get hit with a lot.
Oh? The up B or the stomp?
The stomp.
Okay.
That stomp when I try to down smash and they just like short hop stomp or full hop stomp.
So let's think about the spots where we're getting getting stomped. So when are you down smashing? Are you like on the platform? Are you on the ground? Like when are you doing it?
I've noticed that a lot of times it's on wake up.
Okay, so we're doing down smash on wake up too much. That was really good how you maneuvered out of the way. Perfect. Perfect answer. This guy.
Well then.
I mean, it's a problem matchup that we've discussed this. Let's go into direct for just a second. Because I think that this is the type of thing that's better if you see it. Because I think that, like, yeah. So head into direct and we'll, like, just play around with Falcon's Nair a bit so you can kind of try different things against it. Because I think you need to, like, actually, try things against the attack. So you can see what, like, how to punish it and stuff. So I'll give you my code. Perfect. I already typed it, but that's okay.
I see, oh, I'm typing. I see it. It's just I forget how to like. I scrolled to it and I forget how to like confirm it.
Oh, Z. Or Z.
There you go. What does Z stand for?
Z is just what we call Z in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's all it is. So, against Nair, what do you think you should be doing against this thing? Try some things.
Float under up air.
Sure, try it. Okay, that was good. Do another one. Okay, perfect. So that works. Try dash attacking it. So let me get into a spot where I'm facing you. There you go. So that's how that one works. Like, try another dash attack. Perfect. Now, what else could Falcon do about this, do you think? Like, what else do you need to be able to, like, beat? Like, probably back air? What do you do about back air?
I don't know. Probably dash attack, right?
Yeah, dash attack's a good answer. Like, on the landing. What if you want to, like, do you want to, like, ever... You could also probably, like, shield it, like, run into it and shield. So, yeah. Instead of shield, what else do you have? Like, what if you just, like,
Fair, I guess, if I go back.
What if you attacked... what if you attacked above it? Like, see how... Yeah! Do you think that you could do something like that Nair on his Nair too? Like, could you maybe like go like around where his like legs hit and then attack it?
Above?
Yeah, so above seems hard.
I know below. That's like what Armada and Ryo Beat used to say.
What if you run into it and like here? Let me just kill you because like you're at a very high percent. I can't do this. I don't play this character. But try running into me while holding C stick down. Like run into me and like hold down.
Like that?
Yeah, like try to down smash between like try to CC down smash. That seems good.
Huh.
So then the other big thing is like when he's trying to like dash dance punish your aerials, like what do you do after your aerial?
What do you mean?
So like if we're fighting and you're doing like your aerials,
like
your float cancel aerials and stuff, like what do you do after them?
You're saying I should down smash more.
Down smash was good there. Down smash is kind of high risk compared to the others, but it also does a lot. Jab is also good. Down smash, down tilt is kind of slow, I find.
I feel like down tilt is more for Sheik and Marth than Falcon and Fox.
I would agree with that. So if he's dash dancing, what else? Like, what other options can you do?
If you're dash dancing, I'm waiting for you to do something. Like, personally. Like, that's what I would do.
So what if I'm doing this, and, like, in the corner? Okay, cool. So you can test... So you can test it that effectively with your fair.
If a Falcon's just doing that, then yeah, probably fair makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you could also float low to the ground to do it in a similar spot to like your up air too, right? Remember, you're actually trying to fair here, so.
I want to be like, I guess I want to full hop it.
Yeah, because you're kind of like trading with my legs. I think that's kind of dangerous because then I could like switch to up air or knee, and that's like really scary. But I think like as a thing to have in your pocket, it's not a bad idea.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that like the reason I'm kind of suggesting this is because like I wanted to do this is you can see how like there's a lot of different answers for his moves, and now that you have a few options, like you have ones on the ground, you have ones in the air, that'll help you kind of understand what your movement needs to be doing, because it's your movements that'll determine how well you can access those things. The biggest thing with you against Falcon is it's just you're getting stuck in your movement a lot, so I think it just needs to be a lot more organized and a lot cleaner, so that you can get to those things that we just went over here. Because you need to be able to access those like basically like that. Because if you can't fight him.
So, not only that, do you feel like I hit hard enough at the level that I'm at? You know, because I just feel like they get so much off of Stomp, off of Nair. And I just don't feel like I get enough, and I feel like I should be getting more. And like I get more when I play against somebody that they miss a tech or whatever, we'll go for a ride, but
so there's one thing in particular that I noticed with you for punish with Falcon, because you stay on stage so much for your edge guarding, he gets to do like his like up B mix-ups over you a lot. Like if I'm like if I'm doing this, you see how I can like drift and stuff?
Yeah.
So, like, what I would say here is, with your edge guarding, be more willing to go off stage and carry me off stage. Like, if you down smash me here, just, like, hit me to get the damage, cool. Dash, I'll taunt, dash attack me into, like, double nair or something. Okay. So you see how, like, if you had gotten... So that one didn't work because it was strong hit, but if you had gotten, like, weak hit nair, or, like, soft hit back air, you could have easily, like, carried me off, like, with a third hit. Like, with the
Is there a way that I can practice that, like...
Yeah, just like, Uncle Punch.
Like, from what I understand, a dash attack with no DI, I can't get that combo. But when I used to try to do it. If you DI, like I don't think I can get the hit.
But you got it right there.
Are you DI?
Yeah, I DI'd in. Oh. If I DI out, I'm off.
DI'd in, yeah.
Yeah, but like if I neutral DI, like you can maybe not at this %, but I think you can still try it. You know what? Let's just try it. So it's very close. You might have to like up air. You might have to adjust the timing a bit, but like it's close. Probably doesn't work at this point. But at this point, you'd probably want to soft hit the dash attack. Yeah, so you do that. See how much, like here, soft hit the dash attack, because you see how much, like, little further back, yep. Like, you should be, like, getting ready to go out and hit me there, or cover, like, my recovery airspace. And then the other thing is you're doing your aerial really early a lot. You have to, like... So your aerial's done by the time, like, your aerial has no hitbox by the time I'm actually coming back. Like that. That is the right timing.
I have to go out a little bit for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the, like, I think that I would recommend going into Uncle Punch, setting the computer to, like, no DI, and just getting used to, like, doing full hop, like, dash attack, full hop, soft, back air or something. Or put him on DI inwards and try to get, like, double, like, soft back air, strong nair or something. But you need to, like, build confidence with, like, the corner carry combos. You're really good at the up air stuff, but the whole here is that, like, when it comes to, like, pushing them to the edge and, like, having a better, like, send-off, that's where we're struggling. And that's why the edge guard's harder. And then that's compounded by you're not really, like, very, like, timing... For when he's coming back, you're timing really far in advance. You're kind of timing it as if he can Fox Illusion. But he can't because he's Falcon.
That's probably why I'm doing it so early. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we just have to we have to just adjust our timings for the different matchups and characters we're fighting. But yeah, you can do that.
Makes sense.
Can I trust you to try those things, to work on those things?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Because I don't want you to lose to that gimmicky ass Falcon. So
Me neither.
I'll leave you to it. But this is great. We'll talk soon. And if you have any follow-up questions, hit me up. But yeah, I think that you'll find that the I need data calculator and the hitbox images, those will be pretty helpful if you need some insight into how to fight certain moves.
No, I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna have fun with that, Coach. Thank you so much, and see you Monday.
Sounds like a plan. Bye for now.